What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be talking about my most favorite purchase for the Steam Deck recently, and it's something that cost a little bit under $10, and it is this thing. It is a USB-C splitter that goes from USB-C to USB-A, which, if you've been a fan of the channel for a while, you'll understand why it's important for me, and that is because I have an external cooling solution. I have the Mark 7 backplate, and the Mark 7 backplate of my design, if you want to order one, you can check it out at DIYpoppy.net, has an external fan with a heat sink, and this thing is cool. It's cool. It's better than JSOC's cooler. It's better than pretty much every cooler on the market. It's just not as sleek and finished because I 3D printed this thing out of PETG. Designed it myself. It's great. It's amazing. It's so amazing. I've been actually putting in some serious hours. I got 30 hours in Starfield. 30 hours. I've been gaming on this for 30 hours in Starfield, getting usually around 28 to 33 frames for most of the gameplay, but in big cities I do drop down into the 20 to 24 range. Very playable for me. The cities are not, I don't care about the cities. Most of the gameplay is flying and in basically dungeons. And in the times you are running around on the planet, it's not a big issue. But this is not about Starfield, but you can see that I've been gaming a lot. And since my Steam Deck is overclocked, heat is typically an issue. And it's not anymore because of this backplate. This backplate's amazing. But one of the problems with this backplate is we have this extremely long extension cord, which is not a big issue for me because I typically play plugged in because my Steam Deck is overclocked, so it's not a big issue because the cable is always plugged in. And I've already made some modifications to my cable, so for ease of use, there's a right angle, the one I got from my JSOC's backplate, and it's great. And then this is tied to a used power brick at the end of the cord, which is fine. It's not a big deal. It's not a huge issue. But I don't know how I found this on Amazon, but I did, and this is going to make everything so much better. I'm realizing I'm having an issue now because this connector, which I modified slightly so it didn't come off loose, needs to come off now. Easy fix. This one needs to be trimmed back a little bit, probably about to here, which is going to make the whole system run cleaner. How does this look from the front? It's kind of ugly. Maybe we can like 3D print a new case for that. Something to slide on there. But it's kind of ugly. Let's go ahead and do that mod first. Let's do the easy one first. So we're just going to basically take this thing apart. This is a heat wrap on there. So it's a shrink wrap with glue. The reason why I use that is because this connector is kind of flimsy. I don't think it would have fallen off, but I feel like why not just put a little bit of adhesive on there. Plus, it keeps it stronger. That's definitely something I might end up doing for this, so this thing stays a little bit stronger, but then again, probably not. I'm pretty excited about this. I just wish the shape was slightly different. First of all, I'm going to be cutting this USB cord. I'm going to make sure you cut enough to work with. It would have been smarter to take the fan off, but I don't know if you've been watching this long enough, guys. I'm not very smart. Here's the kit I was talking about. These things are just heat shrinks. Love them. Like a hook, like that. I'm gonna hook them together. Like that. Spin move. All right, everything is sleeved, and we're just gonna heat them up. So this is glue, so it's gonna hold everything together. And then we'll just pull this first sleeve we put on. Dang, it's almost perfect. Almost. It's all right. Everything's fine. All right, that's pretty good. We just gotta do a little bit of cable cleanup. I love it. All I need to do is plug this bad boy in, and got a fan, less wires, down to one wire. I love it. Charging properly. Yep, it doesn't say slow. It's charging properly. Thing works great, working super good. And I think I said it earlier, but I want you to remember that this thing, this USB-A right here, is just power delivery. Doesn't do any data, which kind of sucks. I wish it did do data. But the bottom one is USB 3.1, so it does do, I believe, the 10 gigabits. This port does, so you can still use another dongle to attach here to another dongle. So dongle gang. And yeah, so this is just, if you have an external cooler like me, this is a really cool thing to have. Really cleans up the system overall, and I'm pretty excited about it. Probably gonna go ahead and put in another 10 hours of Starfield, but now I can do it with just one cable hanging out. But other than that, guys, I'm gonna clean this cable up. Just gonna pin it down here with some hot glue, and then on the next version of the backplate, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of redesign it so that the fan cable comes out to the top. But before I do that, I'm just gonna probably put another 10-15 hours on Starfield on the Steam Deck, because it plays well overclocked, and I'm having a good time lounging around playing this game. Thanks for watching.